Hi everyone, I'm Scott from Turkey's Greenhouses and Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer, and today we're going to be talking about PETCHOAS. Now that's kind of a strange name because the name is a combination of what the plants are combined. So a PETCHOA is a hybrid of a Petunia and a Calibrachoa. Now in our last video we talked about the two separately and the pros and the cons of each, and there are some. Some people love the Petunias, a lot of people love their Calibrachoas, and they've bred them and come up with this hybrid. It's a combination of the Petunia and Calibrachoa, and they come up with what is called a PETCHOA. And they are absolutely gorgeous, and it takes really the best of both plants and combines them into one gorgeous new species of plant. So it has kind of the same flower as the Petunia, but it has a lot of the foliage is of the Calibrachoas, and it's a really neat combination, and it gives just a unique little flair. And there's lots of colors in them, so it's really cool that there are some really unique colors. Like this is this one has a whole combination of the Super Cal blue, the premium sunset orange, and then also this yellow sun. But they're all PETCHOAs, and we have them mixed into this one hanging basket. But a lot of variety. They're really neat. But you do have to remember that they will take those characteristics from the Petunias and the Calibrachoas. And as I had mentioned before, one of the things that you need to know about the Calibrachoas is that they are heavy feeders. So you do have to be feeding them at least once a week, and you can do that, with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. They do love their plant food. So Calibrachoas, it still has that genetics, and yes, they're heavy feeders. So make sure if you get PETCHOAs that you are feeding them at least once a week, because they are heavy feeders. But this is another color combination, and this one's just a little bit different. When you look at the actual blooms, a little bit smaller, a little bit more towards like the Calibrachoa series, and that bloom is a little bit smaller, a little bit more petite than the bloom of the normal Petunia. But gorgeous, again, gorgeous combination, and the leaves are different. Leaves look a little bit more like on the Calibrachoa. So we've done several different combinations in our greenhouses, and I'll just keep pulling some of these out here just to show you. And some of them have different growing habits too. So that's something you need to remember. So this series here of the PETCHOAs, this one is more of the traditional, kind of like the big trailing Petunias. So this series gets pretty big, and you will not see this hanging basket. This one gets really full, whereas on this one has a little bit more of the mounding. So you might see the hanging basket, but it kind of does more of that muffin top and really fills in nice and full up here. But again, gorgeous colors. We really love the PETCHOAs, and they are certainly a customer favorite for our customers that come in. Now, something you do need to know about PETCHOAs, and I like to warn my customers when they come into the greenhouses and they grab one of them, not necessarily knowing what they're getting into. There's a few things that you need to know. So I mentioned the fertilizer. You need to feed them. They still have that characteristic from the Calibrachoas. Heavy feeders. They're also heavy drinkers, okay? So they drink a lot of water. And if that doesn't fit into your lifestyle, if you're just, I'm just gonna water this whenever I feel like it, probably not the plant for you, because they do drink a lot. And in fact, in my greenhouses, I keep them kind of close to where I can get at them really easily, in the afternoon, because sometimes they need a refresher drink in the afternoon, because they go through a lot of water. Heavy drinkers. So it's something to know. I don't want to scare you away from that, but it's something that you should be aware of, that yes, hey, if you're gone for 10-12 hours during the day, this might not be it for you. So if you're working and you're gone most of the day, and you can't get back home, maybe to water at 2 o'clock or something, you might want to steer away from them, because again, they are heavy drinkers. But look at this. I mean, they turn out absolutely gorgeous. This one is maybe half size right now. They will fill out, and we're very early season right now, so this will get massive. So PETCHOAS, there's one of our new favorites. We've been growing them for about 3 or 4 years now, and it certainly has become a customer favorite. But just a few things that you need to know about PETCHOAS: heavy feeders and heavy drinkers. And if that works into your lifestyle for your flowers, hey, why not? Try out the PETCHOAS and see how they turn out for you. So that's one of our tips on PETCHOAS, and something you can try, this year. Try growing them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.